when we look at history and how it's all unwound, there are few people on the planet that have been more tightly bound with the liberation of our troubled human race than the man from Santiago with the beard upon his face, dressed in green fatigues that he wore most of his years, as he led his country longer than many of his peers. And few men have been vilified more often in the news than Commandante Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz. Born into a country of dengue and despair, ruled by foreign armies ever since Columbus got there, he'd reject his privilege and join humanity, forced to choose between his species and his family. And when legal means had failed to stop the suffering he saw, he decided it was high time to work outside the law. He organized a revolution with the rifle and the fuse, Commandante Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz. When you win a revolution, you might stop when you're ahead. But in the Havana Declaration, the revolutionaries said, wherever people anywhere are found to be oppressed, as long as we have hearts that beat within our chest, it's our duty to support them. And Cuba sent their troops, and Cuba sent their doctors in ever larger groups. And the leader was the one in the tracksuit and running shoes, Commandante Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz. It could have been someone else, and he might be the first to say, the movement makes the leader, not the other way. But around the world right now, sitting at their dinner plates, there are people praising this man who stood up to the United States and lived life as a beacon for a new society, with housing, healthcare, education, and human right to dignity central to the vision for which he stood accused. Commandante Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz. I can't predict the future, but if the past is any indication, many more will follow the trail of the little Cuban nation. And soon in Havana, I hope that we may see the statue of a man to go beside Jose Marti. But wherefore goes Havana, or Angola, or Mozambique? I'll always remember the big man's rosy cheeks. If the world could vote for a leader, how many just might choose Commandante Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz.